ऑस्ट्रेलिया में मंदिरों पर होने वाले हमलों और अलगाववादी तत्वों की गतिविधियों के संबंध में हमने पहले भी बात की थी और आज भी हमने बात की है। भारत और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सौहार्दपूर्ण रिश्तों को कोई भी तत्व अपने विचारों या अपने एक्शन से आघात पहुंचाए, ये हमें स्वीकार्य नहीं है। प्रधानमंत्री अल्बनीजी ने इस संदर्भ में जो कदम उठाए हैं, मैं इसके लिए उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं। साथ ही उन्होंने मुझे एक बार फिर आश्वस्त किया है कि वो ऐसे तत्वों के विरुद्ध सख्त एक्शन लेते रहेंगे। भारत ऑस्ट्रेलिया संबंधों का परिप्रेक्ष्य केवल हमारे दो देशों तक सीमित नहीं है। यह क्षेत्रीय स्थिरता, शांति और विश्व कल्याण से भी जुड़ा है। कुछ दिन पहले प्रधानमंत्री अल्बनीज के साथ हिरोशिमा में क्वाड समिट में हमने इंडो पैसिफिक पर भी चर्चा की। भारत ऑस्ट्रेलिया सहयोग ग्लोबल साउथ की प्रगति में भी लाभकारी हो सकते हैं। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की भारतीय परंपरा जो पूरी दुनिया को एक परिवार के रूप में देखती है, भारत की G20 प्रेसिडेंसी का मूल मंत्र है। G20 में हमारे इनिशिएटिव्स पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के समर्थन के लिए मैं प्रधानमंत्री अल्बनीजी का हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं। आज माइग्रेशन और मोबिलिटी एग्रीमेंट पर साइन हुआ। यह हमारे लिविंग ब्रिज को और मजबूती देगा। जैसे कि मैंने कल घोषणा की थी, लगातार बढ़ते संबंधों की गहनता के लिए हम जल्दी ही ब्रिस्बेन में नया भारतीय कॉन्सुलेट खोलेंगे और जैसे आपने भी बेंगलुरु की घोषणा की है।
Economic cooperation agreement later this year. Prime Minister Modi and I are pleased to have just witnessed the exchange of the Australia-India Migration and Mobility Partnership Agreement. This arrangement will promote the exchange of students, graduates, researchers and business people. I'm pleased also to celebrate the City of Perth and Western Australian government's decision to rename a road along Perth's Swan River in recognition of Private Nain Singh Sailani. Private Singh Sailani was one of 12 known Indian Anzacs who fought in the Australian Imperial Force during the First World War. When I was in India in March, I announced the appointment of the CEO of the Centre for Australia-India Relations, Mr. Tim Thomas. And last night I was very pleased to announce that the Centre has now commenced operations to be based in Parramatta. I'm also pleased to announce the establishment of a new Australian Consulate General in Bengaluru, which will help connect Australian businesses to India's booming digital and innovation ecosystem. And I welcome India's plans for a Consulate General in Brisbane. The Bengaluru establishment will be the 5th diplomatic presence that is there in India from Australia. I want to thank you again, Prime Minister Modi, for visiting and receiving such a warm welcome here. And I look forward to returning to India in September for the G20 Leaders Summit.
Well, we just heard the press statements there by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese, over here at Admiralty House over here. We saw that it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who went ahead and said that how India and Australia relationship currently are in T20 mode. It's almost for 6 times that both the Prime Ministers have met each other on several occasions over here. We also also see that there were several discussions that happened with respect to the economic cooperation between the two countries. In fact, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who invited everyone out there with respect to the World Cup that is going to come. He also said that all the people and the guests from Australia will be also enjoying Diwali over here. He also went on to say that how it was, he also invited Anthony Albanese over here for the presidency for the summit of G20 that is there. Meanwhile, one of the important topic that was also a matter of concern and discussed between the two Prime Minister was all about the attacks on the Hindu temples. It was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who in his press statement said that attack on Hindu temples was also discussed, and it was Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister of Australia, who has went ahead and given assurance about who has given assurance about the kind of action that will be taken. There were several other discussions that also happened with respect to the trade and economic cooperation. Go ahead. This is Uvashi Kona, the side for reporting for the New Indian from Sydney.
For such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.